There we go. Let's get a little music in here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a live stream here. We are back on Gold Rush. I know a lot of you guys are going to be excited for that. So go ahead and say hey. Go ahead and say here in chat. What's up, Spruce? Simon, what's up? Core and Brute Force. Chance, what's up, man? Bubbles the Fury, Nathaniel. Is that T-Name? What's up, man? Riley Plays. Your dad cut your Ethernet cable. It's hilarious, dude. Good to see everybody today. And thank you for that subscription, whoever that was. Let me know. What's up, Mauricio? How are you? Rod and Bud. Robert. Hope you guys are doing well. Lyman Cuervo. Howdy, howdy. Chuck. Man, it's going to be fun having Chuck back in the house. We are on a different account. I'll explain that there, Trax. We have two separate ones. Back in it, that's right, man. We'll have to tell that story when we get back on Farm Sim. What's up, Rider Smash Gaming? How are you? John Burke, PFG Crazy Motor. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Gary Foley, what's up, man? Clint, how are you? Let's move some dirt. 10-4-20. Making some gold. Yeah, what's up there, Chance? I am too, man. Hello from Malaysia. Man, how are you? Let's place another one here. I like my epic music here with this. What's up, Dan Z? Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, what's up, Kobe? I'm doing well. And Anthony, how are you, man? Krukowski. Oh, when I get mining and exploration. Well, there you go, man. What an acronym. There you go. Schwest Esther, how are you? Got a date tomorrow night? All right, Random Smash. Got a date Friday night, late. Maybe going to pick her up at 8. We'll see. No, okay, I'm gonna stop there. It's my favorite white gamer guy. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hey, what's up, PFG? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, you know what? I was gonna play a 5-minute countdown, but I thought it was going in the background. Oh well. Hey, what's up, Brendan? How are you, man? Back from the oil fields. Well, thanks, man, for your $2, man. That's awesome. Appreciate that. What is the song? It is an epic inspiration trailer, full version. Yeah, Worldly Bunch. Yeah, man. Thank you there, Brendan Banks. $2 back from the oil field. So, okay, well, you know what? Shoot, I thought we had 5-minute countdown, but it turns out that we do not. So, wow. All right, let's start. Actually, we'll let this play out. Actually, I'll tell you what. No, let's do this. Just fill in. Let's do the teaser version. 40 seconds, and we're going. So if you're here, man, go ahead and throw it a shout out here. Let's see. We'll make sure my news is there. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think. Hey, what's up, Lee? How are you? Are there any semis? No, there's no semis there, Brute. Well, thank you for your support there, Brandon. Appreciate that. What's going on, Spicy? How are you, man? I need to get excited, man. You go out to chill, bro. Go out to chill, man. There was no stream. I'll explain. Yeah, there was no stream yesterday. What's up, Hayden? How are you, man? Think it ran through. Whoop, there it goes. That was it. All right, cool. Let's blow up some full screen here. So thanks to everybody. How is everybody doing? Hope you all are doing well. White Lightning, what's up? Michael Cable. Oh yeah, here we go. Back on some Gold Rush. I'm kind of excited. We've had a couple of days break. We did some ATS, brought out a brand new. What's up, Gamer Boy? How are you there? It's good to see you guys. All right, so here we go. So one thing, we'll set up a little bit. So we did a little bit of ATS as well. Saw a lot of you guys in here as well for that, and we also did some Farm Sim. So Farm Sim brought out a brand new Platinum. Oh, thanks, Austin. It's so pleasant. Wow, it's amazing coming in here and say that, and just because you wanted moderator. Oh wow. Well, I guess it's when you know you're doing something good. So, well, we'll see you there, Austin. Have a good man. I wish you could have come in here and just plugged into the channel like everybody else had. And who knows, within a short amount of time, you could have been a moderator. But, yeah, not that. Yeah, that's right, Chance. What's your profanity? All right, so here we go. We're brand new here with Gold Rush. So let me set up a little bit of what we did. Yesterday I was with fam and worked a little bit late yesterday. So, yeah, we just didn't have time to really pull in a full stream last night. as well as it was late. It was getting late. So, but it is what it is. It's okay. So I appreciate you guys being patient with that. Much appreciation always. And also, we put on a couple of new sponsors there. As you can see, we're new up to 52 of 55. So now our 55 is our new week goal. If we can hit that this week, that's kind of my progression goal there. Subs are up to 7,200. That's our new goal here for the session. If we get that, that's fine. If not, it's no big deal. I just always like to be moving into forward to progression. So we did ATS as well, and then we also went back and did some farm. I did some farm sim as well. Platinum Series ST. Oh, actually, that was the Elite fail. So thank you there, the Elite. Appreciate that. And one more coming in right after him. So Mr. The one that, there it is, Mr. ST has subscribed. So thank you there, ST. Appreciate it. You guys go ahead and throw a hay in here. Is Wave Table so? No, well, it shouldn't be late. I hope it's not. Gold cleanups tomorrow night with giveaway. We'll talk about that here in a minute. So we did ATS, we did Platinum Farm Sim. Saw some guys in there, so thanks for coming out and checking out a new game. That's always good to see, especially a lot of Gold Rush guys in there doing that. So much appreciation for you guys doing that. So tonight, I figured, you know what? Let's go to run Gold Rush tonight, and we're going to run it tomorrow. So chat, I'm going to go ahead and set up for tonight's stream. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to explain what's going to happen tomorrow as well. And then we will get started. So tonight, as you can see, instead of raining men, you know, like the song, the popular song, we're raining terrain tonight. I thought, you know, a nice play on words there. So we've already been running some dirt today. As you can see, we've actually put out a large part of this cut right here. We got everything, at least we got both of our roads here. So everything from these two roads all the way up to some point up here is going to be excavated out. I don't know exactly how... I don't exactly know how how it's all going to look finished. But today the main plan is to start somewhere in this vicinity here. We're going to pull one more road, and we're going to go all the way down and make a second cut here. So somewhere in this vicinity, we'll have another straight road go all the way back to the back. Then after we do that, we're going to cut a secondary bowl right out here in the middle where my cursor is now. So that way... depending on, and then if we can, we'll go ahead and pull a road from up here. So we'll have an entrance into the bottom part. We'll also have something here in the top part. So depending on if we want to load from this angle over here, we'll have two different places to do that. We'll just kind of see where that goes. But I think this is kind of my main plan. So a lot of people ask, well, where my money was, you know, where the gold was. Well, the gold's left over from what we had. But I have two separate going on. You know, I have two separate save games. This one is got Rivertown and Arnold on it, and the other one has Pine Valley. And the reason I did that was because we had a lot of issues with, you know, having to worry about whether or not this particular game, you know, had issues with it, whether stuff was bugged in it. So I made and separated, instead of putting literally all of my eggs in a basket. This is where it came from. And I decided to go ahead and separate those in two different ones and kind of see where that comes from that point on. So that way, if we have one that bugs out or one that gives us problems, hopefully we won't lose everything that we've actually done in the game. So that's the reason one's got a lot of money. And the other one's, you know, is this one, which we can get stuff in at any time. But that way we won't lose everything like we did the first time. The first time we lost everything that we did on every single claim, and we had to completely start over. And I really don't want that to happen again. So this is hopefully my flail attempt to not have that happen, but we'll just see how things go. So today is going to be all about terrain creation, but we're also going to run a little bit of dirt at the end. Like I always do. I never really do a full stream of just nothing but terrain, but we're going to spend a lot of time in it. So if you've got questions, if you've got anything, say, hey, I try to do this, but it just never, ever really works out. You know, what can I do to maybe do this better? Anything like that would be more than appreciative. And then, you know, just throw a question up here. I'm totally fun with that. I'll answer them. Anything that's going on tonight, especially with the bulldozer, if you want to know how I've got keys set up or how I've got anything set up, just let me know, and I'll be good to go. So, let me see if there's anything in chat there. Let me stay for an hour. Okay. Yeah, it is. What's up, Strato? How are you, man? What's up, Nick and Willem? Give you guys good little shout outs there. Game and Farmer, what's up, man? Making it rain. Well, we're going to try making it rain some terrain. White Lightning, new map, kinda. This is just this is Arnold claim, so it's just one of the other claims, but it's one that we've actively been doing some terrain creation on. So that'll be cool. No, Damien, just yeah, we're just kind of starting and going to continue. So that way everyone gets a little bit of a taste of all three claims. So well, thank you there, Black Fire, man. I'm glad you came in, and man, I'm glad you can come in and have a good time, man. It's always good. Is Greg coming? I have no idea there, Brute. I hope you can. Hey, what's up, Brian? How are you? Oh, who's that? Austin? Nah, man, he ain't going to ruin it, man. Y'all just ignore that stuff, man. It's fine. You know, that's what I mean. Yeah, don't worry about it. They just want to see people get a rise out of it. I'm not. Well, moderators take care of it. Yeah, I ain't got no beef with it. All right, so let's do this because he'll probably come back with 2 or 3 counts. It's fine. It's fine. There is Strato driver. I'm not sure what they ask. If they do ask, let me know in an email. I'll give you my name. I mean, that would be cool. They're supposed to have that, but yeah, let me know. Just send me the full tilt farming, or you can send me a YouTube message, either one. And yeah, that'd be awesome, man. So good to see you there, Chase. Chase. Well, Chance. Chance was earlier. I saw his. Oh yeah, from Euthris. Yeah, man. Yeah, Euthris is good, man. He's a killer builder. So, what's up, Merle? Stacy, how are you there? I was thinking about it. There you go. All right. Okay. All right. Let me get started. All right. A little focus here. So we're going to do our same thing here. So we've got them attached to our L1 and R1. So we're going to keep R1 and the blade down all the way down, and let's dig into this and see what happens. So we're going to make us a road and hopefully cut this right down the middle, and we're going to take the corner of this off. Let's see if it'll work. Hey, what's up, Robo Ron? Good to see you, man. Oh, it's been a while, so yeah, I hope you're doing well, bud. I see you in here periodically. I can't say that with all honesty. I've seen you in quite a few times. All right, so that's the only part that's a little unrealistic, but that's okay. Fast travel one. Well, there used to be, because I've done it quite a few times. Oh, well, sweet, Strato. Well, yeah, send me an email, man. I'll give you my order number. I certainly will, man. That'd be cool. Yes, sir. Rowan's going from lower to higher. Yes, Dylan. Well, that's yeah, it's pretty typical. It takes a little bit of practice. And let's see. Honestly, I want to see if I can level this out. See if it'll let me. Up. We're going in the drain. Going in the drain. Yep. See, even I got problems with it sometimes. I might not be able to get out of this one. Yep. Let's go ahead and reset right quick. There we go. There we go. Yeah, pulling FTG out there, man. Oh, cool there, Dwayne. Well, hey, what's up, Cannon? How are you? Cameron Reed, what's up, man? Yeah, no problem there, Gamer Dad. It's you know, people get a little excited and people want things to start. And Tim, there's no really moderators in here, at least in the beginning. So just keep that in mind if you're in chat. There may be some things that may fly up there if one of us are not here to catch it. We can't be here 24/7. It's a good tool, but it's like any internet chat room. You kind of enter at your own risk a little bit. Dahlia, I guess it's the same. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, what's the rumor, man? Hey, what's up, Wyatt? How are you, man? I am good. I hope you're doing well. So I think I'm going to try that again, and I'm actually going to try getting a little bit more off this side here. I really probably think what I should do, I'm going to try this one more time. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and start my save where it's at, the autosave, and I'm going to do one thing maybe a little bit different. I'll explain that. We'll see See how this does. I really probably should go about right here and then level it out. So we'll go to, see if it'll let me do it. If it'll let me fill it in, then we may be okay. Yeah, look at there. I didn't mean to go quite that low in the terrain, so that's a little unrealistic. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to see what Gamer's got up his sleeve. The dump truck. Well, I'm curious to see what the rumor is. Yes, it surely is, Justin. You can find it there. Gold Rush the game. I think it's $19.99. I think. I mean, it's kind of hard to beat a game like that. It's a great price for the game. All right, let's see if this should let me fill all that in. It should. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now at this point, whenever you get this far with terrain, when you get your road cut in, the hardest thing is to figure out where you want to stop going down and where you want to start leveling out. And it's more or less eyeballed. Usually the best way is to try to use some type of a reference. You know, I mean, I don't know, like here, then let off of it and then see what happens. Sometimes you might need to go a little bit deeper on that just to, you know, just to be able to get some of that on. So yeah, it is. Whoa. Danzo Danny, what's up, man? Danzo, how are you, man? Change the name just for me so I could read it. I do there, Cannon. I do use the controller. It's probably the better way to do it. I like the bones and eat the dirt and the wheels. Oh, you can dump it. And then you can't dump it. Yeah, so that's, I guess some people would say Game Informer, that was like they bugged it. It's bugged. That's what they keep saying. Mine's done it before, although I really haven't had to really deal with it in quite a while. So, yeah, there really is no fix for that, you know, so to speak. It's frustrating, I know, but. Alright, so we'll push all that in there. That should take care of that. And at least right here where we've got most of our stuff. Someone said too, what is creating terrain? So that's what we're doing here. So, you know, terrain creation would be building in some roads, building in some type of a network of systems here that you can get around in the claim, get in and out of different places. You can drive excavators down, you can drive the dump truck in, just so you can, you know, load dirt in, get them out, and not have to necessarily go right over the track. Plus, it's fun. I do enjoy creating this stuff, you know, especially when it comes to, you know, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun doing this. And when you kind of get the hang of it, you just gotta figure out what the game wants you to do with the terrain, and then once you figure that part out, the rest of it is just figuring out what you want to do and what the design is. That's really usually the hardest part. So. All right, see you there, Gamer Dad. Have a good in there, bud. Good to see you guys. Well, personally, yeah, Edward. I had a couple of Logitech 3D Pros. Now I am not using those tonight, mainly because I have. Trying to think here. I've got two of them, and I had both of them up on the last stream, and it just didn't. I couldn't map, but they're both the same brand, so I couldn't really map one or two. It's that they both were not independent of one another. So once they get a quick fix on that independency of the joysticks, then I think I'll be back on them. But I did hook the wheel up. I would say Bulldozer. It's probably cool to have the wheel. I think there is that Declan Zelly or Declan Zelly. Thank you for your subscription. Appreciate that, buddy. Playing hard because after you plays Gold Rush. There you go, man. Alright, so I think I've pretty much got this road. It's about as smooth as it's going to be, and it will get a little rougher as we start digging in. There's a couple different options here to what we can do. Sometimes what I will do is I'll just pull over here and we'll start digging out a good place. You know, we'll start, I don't know, we'll just start going down. We'll dig us one more shelf into here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save where it's at. Let's see, I think, yeah, new save. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the one I wanted to. There we go. So I think when I did mine and do this, I don't know if a steering wheel makes sense with the dump truck. It also makes sense with everything else, but not necessarily with bulldozers. So thank you there, Cannon. Appreciate that subscription as well there, pal. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's cut another road in. We'll just cut this a bottom shelf, and then I'll kind of explain what we're going to do once we cut in here. And keep going. You can keep cutting in. We'll just at least cut it right there. We're not going to cut too much, but I am going to flatten this out. We'll get a little bit deeper with it, and then this will be a place that we can also hop out of with the. We can drive the dump truck down here, as well as do anything else. So if we want to load any of the other stuff up, if you want to have the excavator out here, do some more stuff with this. It's all viable options. The main thing, you just want to have whatever you create. You want to have it smooth enough that you can get your wheel loader, get your dump trucks out. So, absolutely, Simon. Absolutely. Oh yeah, no problem there, Strategy. Yeah, let me know, man. Yeah, and whatever they say, if they do, if that's what they need, just send me an email and I'll provide that to you. That would be awesome. All right, so I'm gonna leave it about there. I'm not gonna go too crazy with that. So now the tough part is you got to spin around, try not to get caught on whatever's down there. Hey, what's up, Jaddy or JD? Might be JD. But yeah, this is the Arnold claim. We got us a couple of good stuff. Now, I've been running dirt. So I'm sure there'll probably be some guys saying, hey, are we still running dirt? We still doing the cleanup? We still doing this? So we got new guys here. Let me tell you about this. You guys are going to want to hear this. So we are going to be doing a gold cleanup tomorrow. That's going to be on this claim, as well as Rivertown. I'm going to try to run some dirt tonight and tomorrow. I've already got about 60 or 70% there. So Carter Thaldorf, thank you for your subscription there, bud. Appreciate that. So we've got a few things running. So tomorrow we'll do another gold cleanup, and let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is, because I want you guys to show up tomorrow. I want tomorrow's stream to be a big old stream. I want lots of guys there, lots of support. It's not gonna be a terribly long stream, so don't worry about that. It's not gonna be no 3-4 hours. I'm gonna make you sit here and wait and watch through countless hours of running dirt before we actually do a giveaway. It'll be fairly quick. I'd say within an hour and a half, easy. Because I know it's Friday night as well. You may have some other things that you want to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away tomorrow Steam card, or a Xbox card, or a PlayStation card. So console guys, you can get in on this, and you can apply that to whatever you want to apply it to. So if you want to apply it to Platinum DLC on Farm Sim, my gosh, you can do it. Doesn't matter, whatever you want to apply that card to, it is going to be yours to do with as you please, as long as you spend it on yourself. It's always my MO. Spend it on yourself. Do something just a show of appreciation from the sponsors as well as me here at the channel, because most of these are all done by sponsors here on the channel. So I think tomorrow's night's giveaway is going to be sponsored by Mr. Joe. He may be in chat. If it is Joe, say hey. So he footed the bill for tomorrow's sponsorship, just to give back to the channel, give back to you guys for coming and showing up and watching so much Gold Rush. So that's cool, man. It's cool. Thank you there, Ranger. Appreciate that. It is cool. It is cool. It's very nice to see sponsorships and see all that other stuff really take off and things do really well. And guys want to get behind the channel and really want to, I don't want to say put money where the mouth is, but I think you know what I'm saying. Really put some support behind it and really do something for the good of the whole. So thank you, sponsors. Thank you for what you do. It's much appreciation. I love it. That makes me happy. Makes me happy. Well, thank you there, Kyle. Appreciate it, man. And what's up, Edward? Oh, yeah. You joined to Carter. Yes, sir. That's right, man. Welcome there, Carter. Oh, wait a minute. I missed one there on, let me go back there. It's Edwards. I do sub feeling, and how are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Oh, well, thank you there. Declan Daly. What to describe during a live stream. Well, there you go, man. I'm glad you're joining us here. Thrustmaster Hoda said they're dirt cheap, like 50 band no more. It's very, very, very easy. Little odd made moves things. Ah, I got you there, Edward. Yeah, I think I got mine on Amazon for like $21 a piece. So you know, it was kind of hard to it was kind of hard to go with that. What's up, Deuce? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. And what's up, Mr. Robert Billings? Good to see you as well, there, bud. All right, so here's the bottom shelf. Now you say, well, what could you use this for? Well, we could use this for any one number of things. Now to get out of the hole, though, we're going to have to reset and then drive back down, because what we're going to do is going to cut a road directly right behind the bulldozer into this place. So this might be somewhere we can come up against this shelf and we can dig out with the front end loader. It's just another place to dig. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's just have a little bit of fun here, you know, creating some roads, being able to hopefully answer questions if you guys have them. So don't forget, if you got them, go ahead. Yeah, Eric, I'm in the element, man. Honestly, it's kind of weird though. I have a harder time keeping up with chat when I'm in the dozer, because I'm, you know, that one wrong move, man, and it's done, man. Stick a fork in it. That Thanksgiving ham's done. No, Carl, it's a one-time only $20. Free updates. Now there may be a few updates sprinkled in here and there that may at some point. I tell you what, let's go clean up the other side. Hang on, we do this first. We'll go to the other side and clean that up. What's up, Octane? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. You got to go see it? All right, well, have a good one there. Is it Declan? I think it is Declan. What's up, Chris? How are you? See, there we go. That's what happens when I'm looking at chat. And Ranger0333, did I get your subscription notice in there? I hope I did. Thank you for your subscription there, Ranger. That's right, $19.99 US for right now. And it will probably stay there. It's free updates. It's got a lot of patches. It's got a lot of content patches as well. So there's lots of things going on with the game, as well as maybe some sprinkled in DLC. You know, kind of like the mini transaction, like $3 or $4 if it's a big, you know, something of sizable interest there. Yeah, we'll just have to see. The Elite, they said somewhere at some point they're going to bring it in, maybe early or not. I guess it would be probably April-ish, May-ish of 2018. That's what their goal would be to aim for. And the reason mainly it would be so late there. The Beast Gamer 78, thank you for your subscription there, buddy. And the main reason was just because they want the PC version to kind of be the guinea pig version. So everything that happens on the PC side, they can get everything fixed and have everything crystal clear and everything pristine and ready to go for a console release. So that's kind of the reasoning behind that, if you're curious. Why it's so much later than the rest of them. So push some of this over there. And thank you there. Is that Jim Love? Thank you there. Appreciate that subscription as well. Great to welcome some new people in here to the stream. So our sub goal tonight is 7,200. So if you're out there and you're watching, you're brand spanking new, and you kind of liking what you see, you want to see a little bit more Gold Rush, and we just put up some good farm sim stuff. We put up ATS. We've been running a little bit of that. X-Plane will be probably next on the list. Right now, it's a dead tie between Farm Sim and Gold Rush. Ryder CFO, thank you for your subscription. Appreciate that, buddy. And oh, by the way, I need to say this too. We have got a brand new poll up there. So even if you're on mobile, if you're on PC, doesn't matter. You see that little white eye? If you click that eye or put your finger on it there and touch it, it'll open up a poll for you. And that poll is really, what game are you most anticipating? What game do you want to see the most here on the channel? Which ones keeps bringing you back for more? Gold Rush, Farm Sim. I've got a couple of anticipation games, like an X-Plane is one that I'm going to be bringing in. It's just a matter of finding the right timing for it. So that's going to be coming into the channel as well. So we've got lots of plans. Just always kind of curious what you guys think. So let me know. Seriously, this is your time. To go ahead and let me know what you want to see in that poll, and make your voice be heard here in the channel. Give you a place to plug in, as I always like to say. So, thank you there, Robert. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, man? Jaggery bro, how are you, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I do remember. Well, thanks for coming and checking out a new game, man. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll see you on the dozer here on Gold Rush pretty soon. All right, so there we go. All right, so that is perfect. I am completely happy with that. So I guess what we could do, if thinking about it, and Carl, thank you for your subscription as well. So we could put our excavator, anything up there, dig all of that dirt off, load it in the dump truck, and then up the ramp she goes, out to the wash plant she goes. So let's put in one more road here. I'm going to save. Let's save. New save, yes. There we go. Does have an autosave feature, which is absolutely fabulous, and it does work quite well. So hard to say enjoy. I know, Chris. I enjoy playing them all. Yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things, man. I enjoy playing them all. I mean, you know, there's really no game that I don't enjoy. And even if something that I'm doing gets kind of old, like I'll figure out something to do that we can make it interesting again. So anybody next play, there you go. Hey, what's up, Marie? How are you? And Duramax, what is going on, man? How are you? I have seen that, Robert. Let's see, he's talking about, for those maybe watching later, I didn't say hey to all our viewers that may be watching the viewer later. But yes, Robert asked if I'd seen Farmers Dynasty, which is a new farming game / builder game. It's kind of like, I think that's the one that's got a little bit of everything in it. So I have seen it. I've not watched a lot of gameplay on it, but those games are always weird, man. They're always weird. It does look cool, but they're always a little bit odd. Like, you know, is it going to stream well? Is it, do people really want to watch it? I mean, it's a crapshoot sometimes with games, because I never thought the Gold Rush would ever do as well as it has. But it, you know, there it goes, man. It, you know, views out the roof, and everyone's like, oh, I need more Gold Rush in my life, you know, bring it FTG. And I'm like, wow, I had no idea people wanted to do it and see so much Gold Rush. So it's good, because I enjoy playing it, so that works out for the both of us. Trailer looked cool. Yeah, it did. Minecraft, absolutely not. not absolutely not. Hey, what's up, Shane? How are you? What key map do you use? What you mean key map there, Beast? You mean the key mapping for the controller? Is that what you're asking? And what's going on there, Cameron? How are you, man? All right, sounds good there, Strategy. Just let me know, man. I will help out. And thanks for letting me know, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. So thanks there, bud. All right. We may have just screwed that up. Let's see. Maybe not too bad. All right. So this is where you probably need to save anytime you need to do something crazy like this. So what we're going to do is we are going to, okay, so if we've got the bottom cut in there, we're talking about the bottom shelf that's down there. So now we've got that all flattened out. Now we need a way to get down into it. So my thought is, I don't think I'm going to have enough. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to have enough here. So see how the other one has this nice general grade? If I put the general grade over here, then it's going to be on the other side of the map. So it's going to be kind of pointless to use that. So what I'm going to try to do is ring around right here. So I'm going to follow the path that I've already got and dig down so that this thing will curve. So I guess what I'm hoping for is that when you drive the truck down and you have to turn it around, then you'll be able to dig out all through there and really take out that whole entire place. Now, after you do that, you're going to need a place to get out. So once you get the dump truck, you should be able to drive the dump truck back up the corkscrew and then back out this road, basically where my cursor is facing. So that's kind of the idea. So let's just let's go ahead and save here, and let's just see what happens. It might be big old, and it might be not too good. Let's see. Forza Horizon, yeah, no. I actually like the Gran Turismo series better. All right, so blade down. Will I ever try Arc? No. Hey, what's up, Willem? Ben, oh, sorry, they're headphone users. I think I probably just blew y'all out. Default. That's what I do there, Beast. So the one change I do make, though, is I take R1 and the L1, the top bumper buttons, and I make that my blade up and blade down. That's the one thing I do change. Other than that, it's just the general default straight from the game. I haven't changed anything. It actually works quite well. All right, let's see what this does. I feel like I need a golf announcer in the back. What's up, Jacob? How are you there, pal? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope I need like a golf announcer in the back going, okay, here we go on the 18th hole. FTG's gonna try. Hey, trying to do a live stream here. Who's in the TeamSpeak channel? He's probably like, oh my god. We'll mute that out. I know he's probably like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That was Nick T. Everybody say hey to Nick T. Alright. Now we will have to do this a couple times. So my plan, let's see if this works. Oh, we're gonna need more, it's gonna need to go down further. Alright, let's slow down here, not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't we go too far. Alright, so we need to go down just a little bit more. Perfect. Now, I know that's a little unrealistic. It is what it is. Okay, that worked out surprisingly well. Okay, so I don't think, let me zoom out. I don't think I can really, yeah, so I can't take any more off this left side. So we're going to have to push off of the right side, or at least we're going to have to make our turn bigger. That's probably the only one, so. You don't yet, Lee, but you will. All right, so let's try. Whoops. Let's see if we can. If we can make this inside cut here, because we're going to need to have this wide enough that we can actually get equipment in and out of here. So we're at least going to have to go 2 lanes at least. And let's see if we can do this without making a big old mess. Alright, so we'll do right here, and then we'll push the blade down. And it should, for the most part, follow the same lift that we had earlier. Now, we're going to have to go over this a couple of times, obviously, because we're going to have this little ridge in the center. But so after you get there, we should be able to kind of level out once we get down here. Yeah, we're a little far, but that's okay. You can use the ripper. Hey, what's up, Harry? How are you? You find any gold yet, Anthony? Yes, well, we have found gold. You know, plenty of gold now. If you're asking, we need to go a little bit lower than that. That's not going to work. I knew that was too high. Yeah, so we've got about 80% full on the buckets, and I think about 80% as well on the mats. So we're on our way to have a nice gold clean out tomorrow. So it'll be good. Ever so focused, yeah. Sometimes it works, you know. Sometimes you just gotta, literally grip and rip it. But okay, so the rippers on the back don't do anything right now except make the terrain rough. But in a future update, they're going to be bringing seasons into Gold Rush, which means we are going to have winters, we're going to have ice, we're going to have snow, we're going to have frozen topsoil. So frozen topsoil is going to be on that new claim that's up there. So when that new claim gets up there, you're going to have to use the rippers to take everything out and take the soil right off the top. So there's definitely going to be an elevated use for those rippers, and you're going to have to use them. So I'm excited to kind of see what happens and where all that transpires from this point going forward in regards to their updates. It should be good. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I look forward to just about all their updates. Last content update had a lot of good stuff that we here in the channel had pushed forward, so that was like really cool that they thought our ideas were good enough to kind of keep them around. All right, fuel's low. Not sure why I'm bouncing so much on the terrain there. This shouldn't really be doing that. So pretty much we'll be able to come. Well, I'll tell you what we could do. Let's do this. Let's do this. So once we get down here, we can take this from this point right here where it levels out, and we could just have this be everything else gets the level treatment after here. It should, in theory, it should work. Yeah, like this right here. So we'll just take this and we'll level everything out to that one level spot, and that way we'll at least when everything comes down here, you won't have a bunch of stuff, you know, kind of tripping over itself and a bunch of different bumps and ridges and all the other kind of stuff that goes in there. What's up, Jason? How are you? Does the road glaze over after cutting it? Yes, it does. But it really glazes over when you do anything to it. So when you bulldoze it, when you dig on it, when you do anything, it actually disturbs the quote-unquote the terrain, and it makes it do it anyway. So. All right, so there's that. So he's always we'll try to get the rest of these. Yeah. So now on any of this, we can have the. You know, there's still, it goes a lot underneath where we're at right now. So we can still take the excavator, we can still dig on all the walls here, we can still use the front end loader, load up here, and then we should be able to go straight out of here and be able to take all that up to the plant and just use our corkscrew road that we just cut in. So let's make it harder, cut it again. I don't know if I can cut it again. I'm going to run out of room to turn. That's my only that's my only reservation about doing any more to it. At least on this side. Now we could go elsewhere and we could cut into it even more. Yeah, we do need to kind of get this right here. There's that, so that's not too bad there. Yeah, Dozer's a monster. It's probably some people would argue it's a little overpowered, but you know, if you're going to cut and you're going to run stuff like this, I mean, it's, you know, you kind of got to have it. Oh, nice there, Harry. Yeah, man. I was trying to do it, but mine were all both the same brands, and it made it ridiculously tough. If you've got two joysticks that aren't the same, or the different versions, or the computer can read them as different joysticks, then yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll have the dual joystick setup back whenever they kind of get some of their stuff fixed there. Yeah, I know we are, Chance. I'm trying to stretch it. There we go. I wanted to get that smooth. So we'll back it back up, I guess, and then we'll pull the trailer over. So at least from here, I think you know, pretty much the truck can. The rock truck can get up here. I don't think we'll really need to worry about the digger getting down here because the digger will always stay above. But this will be plenty wide enough as well for the front end loader to get down here also. Fuel goes away so fast in this game now. So yeah. So all right, cool. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's pull this off to the side. Let's see where. All right, so it's on that side. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll use our fast travel here and at least come back over to this side. And we'll go down and grab our truck. Yes, fuel consumption, dude, is ridiculous, man. So much fuel gets used now. It's like it's a legitimate, it's literally a legitimate expense now on the claim. If I only found my fuel truck. What did I do with it? Well, I guess we could change back and forth. I forgot about this. It does not. I don't think it does, Robert. Now, we'll set if you, you know, leave something and then you leave it running for a while, even if it's like, I was trying to think, like if you save game, you come back into it, and like you got to be careful with the sound because my sound still bugs out every now and again whenever I start a new save game, which is frustrating. Nothing I can do about it, but whenever I load in that save game, if I had things running. Like it completely got me today. That I had the generator was completely out of gas, and three of the vehicles were completely out, mainly because I wasn't paying attention. So I couldn't hear the sounds when they were on, and then they came on. I was like, oh, everything was out of gas. I was like, oh crap. So make sure if you are like on save, you're gonna be done for like the night. Make sure you go around and cut everything off. Especially if you're playing like a legit game, it'll make things a whole heck of a lot easier for you. Because I've learned that a couple times now the hard way. Fueling's a lot faster with this new update here, so you know, all the vehicles fuel up much faster, especially the smaller pumps all fuel up a whole lot faster, so that's really cool. That's cool to see that. Oh, nice. Yeah, Harry, attack 3 and it's, yeah. My buddy's just running the extreme, oh, I think maybe he has 2 attacks. He found out the same thing, and I actually like the attacks because they were ambidextrous, you know, so you could have them left or right-handed. It really didn't matter. Hey, what's up, Canadian Andrew? How are you there, bud? Hey there, guy. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let's go ahead. It's almost gonna be dark time. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's shut this down. Let's go ahead and pull our truck back around. We're not gonna need it anymore. See the water tower farms in 17. The new map. How do they work? Honestly, I don't know how the new water towers work. I know that sounds ridiculous, but yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if the water towers actually will give you water or if they've got things down there by the animals. Next time I'm in Farm Sim, I'll look. And if you haven't got an answer by then, I'll let you know. Yeah, so try to decide. Yeah, like y'all's yeah, Gamer Mom thought it was Rivertown. No, we're in Arnold. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what we originally did. But we just had to do something different, you know, from what we did before. I liked what we did before, but it definitely needed a new flavor to it. New flavor of the month. So here we go. Oh, they give you the water, just pull up to it. Okay, there we go. Well, thank you there, Robert. Appreciate that. We usually say "eh" a lot. Gotta have the "eh." Yeah, it's good on there, Canadian Andrew, eh? If you're doing well there, I could go a little bit overboard with that. All right, let's just do this. Let's test out the rock truck here. Let's see what happens. I've got faith it's going to work good. Let's see what we do here. Close that out. There we go. And Michael Roberts, thank you there, buddy. Appreciate that subscription. And welcome to any new viewers that are out there. Welcome to FTG. Welcome to we'll call this a variety simulation channel. We do a little bit of everything here. We do some ATS and Farm Sim and ETS when it's applicable. I actually kind of wait and hopefully we can do some stuff there with the devs here of Code Horizon that we've been invited to. Woo, that's going to be a tight turn. Oh my God, I took more of that road off than I anticipated. Oh, wow. Okay, well. So anyway, yeah, we're going to do some ETS with them, so that'll be fun. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Walter? Hope you're doing well, man. All right, so here's what we're going to need to space that out. Okay. Oh, actually, I may have swung that a little wide. Yeah, there you go. So that's what our plan is, and that actually works out fairly well. So I guess you come down here, and you can either back that in, or you could. We might wind up widening this out just a hair. We're going to need to, I think. That's why it's good to test before you get stuff down here. We may just take some more off this outside to where it gives you a little bit bigger. Now you could have excavators up on the hill. You could have them on the right side here, flatten this out, have you a whole nother shelf that you could drop down. And then once you've got that shelf done where you can drop it down, just drive him straight out of here. I mean, do you need to do all this? No. Could you dig a big old hole? Yeah. But it's not nearly as much fun. So we did play Spin Tires, Baker. We did, but it just Spin Tires after a while just, you know, it can get very monotonous very quick until the mods start coming and the maps start coming. Once the maps and the mods start really rolling out of there, then it can get fairly interesting. So that's kind of where we are, and it's kind of where we're waiting on that. So yeah, we'll just kind of have to we'll have to see how that stuff how it shakes up here once they start getting that stuff on the workshop. Right now there's a lot of back-end ways of doing it, but then it makes your multiplayer mess up, and then your single player doesn't read, and it's just it's just aggravating. Oh, yeah. What do you think, Walter? What do you like? Do you like the new aggravation and the horse stuff, or do you like the platinum stuff, man? I'm curious, man, because you're a dedicated farmer. It can be, yeah. You can use it anywhere, but I actually like both maps. I wish Field 7 and 8 were sectioned off and cut a little bit less big. All right, so we'll run a Dawn. There we go. Even get an auto save in there. Good deal. All right, so let's do. Let's take the bulldozer down one more time, and let's just. I want to widen that cutout just a hair, so we can get something in there. At least he runs in rhythm. All right. Yeah, the island in the middle of the field, yeah. I was like, what? I was like, whatever. Oh, I know what we could do. The wheels are turning already. All right, let's do this. Let's and mad thought here. Because really, it kind of looks like this is a little bit too small for the bulldozer. Not the bulldozer, the dump truck. So the options that we've got here facing us now is we can scooch this road over a little bit, which probably can't go very much, at least on the hill. Now I can't really go much anywhere over there because that cuts into our road there. So really our only other options is to cut back into this, which I don't really think is going to work. So let's just put this particular part on pause, and I've got another idea here, enough to where we can dig off of this corner, because what may happen, it's not really the end of the world. We could always pull the excavator down on this one road and then have the bulldozer or have the dump truck on the other side, so we can actually dig that shelf off, get all the dirt off of that rand, and then we could make that two shelves. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, PC. Yeah, I know, man. I don't believe I did, Lee. At least I don't think I don't really remember me deleting them. I don't think I did. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and lower this down, but I'm just going to try to level off from this point on. Let's see what happens. So the dirt's going to follow you wherever you go. It's not like going to shift off to the side. So how much ever you've got is how much ever it's going to let you push out. So, so right there was my limit on that one. So what I'm thinking is enough to get the excavator out to that point, if that's possible. It may not be possible, but if it is, fine. And then we will attempt to see if we can get out there, and we'll dig off of that shelf there and then put that into the bulldozer. So we'll still find a way to utilize and use this as much as we can. Oops, 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 oops. There we go. I'm gonna need a little bit more dirt so I can shoot the gap over there. So we'll grab a little bit more off this other shelf. So anytime you want to pull some more dirt in here, don't just keep going down if you don't have to. If you can keep things level, that's always going to be the best policy when it comes to dirt in this game. Because once you run out of it, they're not really going to let you have more unless you catch it off to the sides. Anytime you need more dirt, just grab you a little bit like this right here. Just shear you a little bit off and see how we've got a nice roll of dirt here, and that should get pretty close to getting us across there. Let's see. And then once you get there, go a little bit slow and see if it doesn't. Sometimes the slower you go, the better it'll let you stretch it on across. So I guarantee by the time we get this right here, we'll have something there, enough to where we can get this over there and then start digging that off, and see, we'll have the dump truck and we'll have that road right there for the dump truck to ride on. So that was the idea. It didn't quite work out how I anticipated on it working out, but it still worked out. So that's a win in my book. Almost, man. Gosh, almost. So I might have to dig just and grab just a little bit of dirt here. I didn't really want to, but might have to. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We've made it across. Woo! Alright, so now just push this over. There you go. Now we'll even this out. So now we've got us, once we do some smooth out, we've got a formidable, you know, little, I don't even know what you call this, but we got a formidable little ear that we can ride out on here, and we can use that shelf, dig all this out, all the way down to that second level. Just use that bulldozer to kind of smooth things out, keep things nice and tidy. So cool. The Ripper does work, but it serves absolutely no purpose in the game as it is right now. Now, once they bring seasons into the game, it will totally make sense, because you'll actually have to rip the ground, because it'll be permafrost. As of right now, you'll be running in summer, and you don't have to rip it if there's not permafrost. And even the big guys won't rip it if they don't have to. They only have to rip that if they're really trying to break up a lot of solid material, if they've got a lot of clay, if they've got some of that frozen tundra permafrost under there, they'll have to use it then as well. But for right now, Gold Rush does not have seasons. So once they add seasons in, they will have that in there. You will have to use the rippers. But as right now, the way it is, when you use the rippers, like, they make the ground so rough and bumpy, I can't back up on it, and then I have to smooth all that back out again. Oh yeah, it's okay there, Walter. No problem there, buddy. Well, thanks for coming in and saying hey anyway, man. Always good to see you. So once they bring in seasons, they'll be able to have that. So, you know. Oh, well, thank you there. Is that Typholds? Yeah, I think. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How are you? Sorry, guys. Man, I apologize. I missed some of you guys up there. So, man, I'm sorry. Y'all feel free if you've asked something. Oh, you talking about? Oh, I got you. You're talking about the Monday and Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Nah, no worries, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I see what you're saying now. Totally was going, man. Repulsive one. Well, thank you for your subscription, Repulsive. I hope you're not repulsive like your name insists. I bet now you're probably one of the coolest dudes in the chat. It's called off and recovered. Y'all are waiting for me to pull an FTG, weren't you, Gary? Oh, I'm just waiting on it. I'm waiting to use that emote. Oh, so thank you there, Worm. Hey, what's up, AJ? TJ, what's up, man? No, not with the patches. I did not, TJ. So Sebi, is that Malosia or Malosia? Is that Sebi? Let me know if I'm like halfway right. So the new patches, I did not have to. Now the first patch was a major patch because it did a lot of reworks on vehicles, on terrain, a lot of things. So yes, so that is. There it is. Lego's got the new emote in there. So yes, we do have and on mobile it looks fantastic. On the computer we were noticing it looks a little weird, but it actually says roll coal. So we're kind of rolling coal in the bulldozer, but we also, that's kind of in honor of ATS. So we're trying to emoticize or equip ourselves here and our sponsors with emotes for every occasion. So yeah, use those guys out. What's up, John? How are you, man? Yes, sir. Welcome. New subs, man. 11 off our gold. So thanks, guys, for coming in and subbing. Much appreciation, and I appreciate all you guys' support here. Sponsorships are on 52 and 55, so I mean we are literally knocking on the doorstep with that as well. If you're curious what you know, if you don't know what a sponsor is, and you're like, well, I might would want to do that. What is it? It's basically $5 a month, and it's just an easy sub. Oh, Gary was waiting for it. Oh, boy, you know, Poker Factor was on that one, Gary. Woo, man. Everybody's talking about sponsorships and about Lost the Doozer on the shelf. So anyway, yes, the sponsorship's $5 a month. and it's just reoccurring. You can stop it anytime you want to. But you do get the badge and the name and the cool status there for sponsorship of the channel. So don't have to, like I say, content's always going to be there, but it's so much better when you got you guys here. So thanks for being here, guys, chatters, subscribers, everybody that's here. You all play a part in the channel, so don't think that what you do, even if you don't donate money, you're not important. You are. So thanks, guys, for being here. And what's going on, Mr. Burt? How are you, man? All right, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're brand new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see a little bit more. We are going to be running some dirt today. And let me go ahead and throw this out there while I'm kind of throwing over our, our channel, kind of shout outs here with everybody. We are going to be doing a big giveaway tomorrow night. So Steam cards, Xbox card, and PlayStation card, or at least a choice of. So even if you're on console, you still get a shot at winning something in your respective consoles. If you're an Xboxer, you're like, oh, he always gives a Steam card. I'm not going to be doing anything. I can't really win that, so there's no point in me being here. Tomorrow, there's a point for you to be here. So don't forget that. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to roll that. That is due to our sponsors that have already sponsored. Have come back in and have said, hey, I want to do something more for the channel. What about doing a giveaway? Can we fund that? Can I pay for that? Certainly you can. Instead of giving me the money in a super chat or a PayPal, they've went out and bought cards for people to have. Oh, is that to foes? To foes. Oh boy, I totally royally screwed that one up. Oh, woo. Now, I try, man, but I don't. I don't always do it. Woo. All right. Sorry about that, man. So anyways, console guys, you guys are going to have a chance tomorrow to win something, as well as computer guys as well. So PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. We'll give one of those. So whoever wins the big giveaway tomorrow night is going to get their choice for whatever they play. So that's a good thing for console as well as Steam guys to be there, PC guys. So don't forget at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all you got to do is be here. You got to enter a code when we do a gold giveaway. So we'll ask how many ounces you think we got. You type in FTG Gold Rush and then your ounce count. And then if you're closest without going over, then you've got yourself a $25 gift card. So it's good, man. It's a good little giveaway. So it's a little bit of 8 days of giveaways there, or 8 days before Christmas. 8 weeks, we should say. 8 weeks before, all the festivities and the New Year crank down. Actually, it's probably more like 6. So we'll do like 6 weeks of giveaways. So yeah, Merry Christmas from FTG and our sponsors. All right, so let's do this. Let's hop in the rock truck and let's just see how that works. I know the one's gonna be good on this side, so if we can, we'll maybe try. I've been digging here, and it's fine, but it's still pretty cool to be on the other side as well. So 360 for the cards. It's the Xbox. I think it's the Xbox Live Store. So I guess if you're on 360, it would still apply to you as well. I think Xbox Live Store, no matter whether or not you're on one or whether or not you're on 360, is the same store. You just have a different choice of stuff in it. So I would assume, I'll look at the card and we'll see if it does apply for that. If it does, we'll. Oh my God, fuel's low on this too. Heck gum. Oh, where's my truck? Oh man, where's my truck? Where do we park that son of a gun? All right, let's. Hey, got lucky there. Oh, mad respect. Well, okay. Well, thanks there, bud. Appreciate it. To foes. Is it to Foss? All right. So 1 if it's to foes. 2 if it's to Foss. Because now I'm like, I think it's to foes. Because that would constitute the Z. But the way you spelled it kind of makes me wonder. I think it's to foes. So to foes is 1. Okay. All right. Oh. Alright, so I think, actually I think it's on the other side, but we should be able to do this. Yes, Corey, it stays daylight a lot longer, which is great. I think this is it. Oh, look at there, man, welcoming in a new sponsor, so thank you there, Edward Tomlinson, man. Much appreciation there, buddy, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, get up the ladder. There it is. Love it, man. If I could find some way to like do a really cool something, I would. I'm just not that creative. Creative with a bulldozer, just not with, yeah, not with doing stupid stuff on stream. Worth it, brother, worth it. Well, you know what? Thanks, Edward. I appreciate it. I'm glad it is. I'm glad you guys enjoy coming in here and hanging out. I enjoy when you guys are here. I tell you what, Gold Rush has changed my streaming completely. I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, we had fun with Farm Sim. We had fun with the rest of it. I mean, it's still good chat, still good vibes. It's nothing like Gold Rush though. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is about Gold Rush that I don't know. It just perks me up at night. Not in a weird way. In a gaming way. Nobody easy on that. Well, there you go. So they say they work on both one anthem. Well, awesome. Well, there you go. They got a twofer for that one there, Joe. Nick T's taking everybody for dinner. Oh, Swift Driver's out in full force. I hear they just hired a new driver. They're Gamer Dad. All right, so there you go. So we could pull the excavator up. We could dig off this shelf. Take all that out, throw it in here, then up the ramp we go, which I think that might be what we do next. See, this is the cool part. This is the cool part. Whenever this particular cut is done, then we'll start on this upper cut, and we'll basically, the road will be the last thing that we dig out. Because obviously there's gold-rich pay gravel in that as well. But we'll just, we'll dig that out as we get done. Bed call's got to go. Well, have a good one there, Game Informer. Good to see you as always, man. So we'll catch you here in the next one, man. And your dump truck, try transferring out. Try transferring out the storage. If you can, buy another one and see if it does. If it doesn't, and that doesn't seem to fix it, try a brand new save game. Because that's what fixed mine. I missed. Someone said it's bugged. Thought it looked. Oh yeah. Nice there. Yeah, Topose. Oh man. Yeah. We actually. Okay, so Nick T's been doing a lot of our emotes, so he actually had one, and I almost put it in just for fun, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to. But it's actually a picture that looks like my dog and the emote, and then on. Oh, seriously, the truck feels low too. Oh my god. So and it has BRB at the bottom of the emote. So it's got like a picture of something that looks like my dog, and it's got BRB. BRB, guys. Well, he's actually laying here right beside me. So he went out. We went out before. He'll probably still have to go pee, especially depending on how long stream lasts. He'll be like, "Yeah, I got to go again." What's up, Bob's Gaming? How are you, man? Always have color in the pan. Well, thank you there, buddy. Appreciate that. And we certainly will try, man. Come on back tomorrow, man. Get yourself a chance to win you a card of choice. All right, so we'll kind of just get this kind of pulled off to the side. So it looks like we're going to need it big time. So we'll do a little bit of both here. Let's see what we've got now. The cool thing about this that I absolutely love is that now we've got a couple things. So we've got brand new stuff here with. I feel like I'm so far away from the screen. It feels weird. All right, I'm gonna try that. So now we've got percentages now, so you can actually fill this up. Now this is going to be the thing that we never really had to contend with before. It may be beneficial to fill this up with a rock truck to 100%, then turn it on, let it wash and let it run everything, and then cut it off. Depending on if you're like us, we're going to be quite a ways away with the rock truck or with the excavator, depending on what your weapon of choice is going to be. So it brings in different strategies, especially if you're doing this legit. Now, for us, we're not, but it's still aggravating having to constantly, put gas in everything because it runs away so fast. But, I guess if you left all that stuff running in real life, it wouldn't be any different. So, you're forgetting the tank. Oh, you mean the cap. Yeah, I don't care about the cap. Sometimes the cap is what bugs out, and so I have to wind up going back on it again. And I'll have to restart the game just to get the cap to open up. So let's see if we can, let's see if it'll let us hop over this. Sometimes it will. Won't let you go up, but sometimes it'll let you fall over it and be okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's just, this is where it gets fun. So what's up, Greg? Every time you get a notification streaming, I'm always find myself here. Well, thank you there, Greg. Appreciate it. What's up, Josh? I am doing well, man. Good to see you. And hey, Kenneth Eller. Good to see you as well in chat. I'm sorry for being Dutch. Quite okay, Mr. Bullet. Quite okay. You're doing just fine. Carry on. You're doing great. The Easter eggs, yeah, I don't believe I've yet to actually find any of them. I know they're out there. I don't ever think about them, honestly. We get in here, I get to starting on this stuff, but I wouldn't mind like to find me a couple of these. Hey, what's going on there, Mr. Brother Shrike? How are you there, buddy? Hope you're doing good. I actually considered going to Twitch today. It's an inside joke, by the way, guys. I'm not going to Twitch, sorry. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's like, oh yeah, running some dirt now. Woo! 14% a scoop. Get to the last drop. What happened there? Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, man. Alright, so I figured out it takes about 5 scoops. It takes, oops. Here we go. I'm gonna set that park brake. So it takes about 5 scoops, 20% scoops with the front end loader. Now I think it takes about 8 or 9, and that's if you get this thing completely full. And at some point, like if you're doing it like in cab, it would be nice if you could actually see how much is in here. So thank you there. Is that Jareth Rosales or Rosales? Thank you for your subscription. Appreciate that. You know the one where the hovel is and where it's hiding? I might just have to get you to share that with me here soon. When they should be considering them out, yeah. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, Greg. It depends. This past Friday, dude, we had a killer clean out. It was like 59 ounces. And, I mean, we really only ran... honestly only ran about 2. I'm trying to think. I mean, we probably only ran about 2 100% clean out. So that would have been well into almost 30 ounces of cleanup, which is actually considering what our cleanups normally are. That's pretty daggum good. So I mean, I actually didn't really have a problem with our last clean outs. They were actually really good. But yeah, I do find for the amount of dirt that you run, it is a little bit on the slow side, especially with the size of equipment. Now, what will be interesting is after this this tier, because tier 3 will not be the only tier. We're gonna have like a tier 4 till 5. Or at least possibly a 5. I know definitely a 4. So, wrong way. So I know tier 3 will not be the last one. So, you know, for those that are looking for a little something extra, we're going to have a little bit more than just this. And I'm hoping with that is going to come a better efficient, you know, water washing plants, whether it's better efficient trommels that process more material, that and I was 100%, I just wasn't even paying attention. Oops. Love how fast he runs up the ladder like, okay, we gotta go. No, the shovel, not yet there, John. Not yet, man. Yeah, it's 100%. We're just making sure she topped off, guys. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfection right there. Perfect little turnout of that. See, that's what I mean. That's why creating some terrain is fun. Because you get to do ridiculously cool stuff like that. And then anybody that sees your claims or sees stuff is going to be like, wow, it's pretty cool there, but I like it. Hope for long conveyor belts. It would be nice. I mean, there's some decent equipment in there. They brought the short one. One thing that is halfway confirmed is the dredge. So people have, you know, oh, there's the shovel in the fire pit. All right, so we're gonna be careful here and get this up to about 100%. All right, so we're gonna. That's a smooth road. Heck yeah, it's a smooth road. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Looks like, oh god. I've heard any news, and what are my thoughts on the drilling rig? Any possible claim depth changes to support the higher tiers? That I don't know, and I would love to know. All right, y'all are saying like the shovel in the campfire. Hate you have to do it every time you load the game. I'll have to look at it later. How long we into the stream? Just well, hang on, I'll tell you. Not too long. Just clicked over an hour, not 14 minutes ago. So yeah. All right, let's start everything up here real quick. Let's go ahead. Let's process all of that. Oh shoot! Forgot. Don't do that yet. You gotta turn your water on first. That way, when it starts going, that it starts processing. Woo! The shovel's in. Oh, in the watchtower. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go check that out. I'll go do it so I don't look like an idiot on stream. Really? You won't look like an idiot. Just spam the watch it, pull it in FTG emote. All right, so let's go up here and let's check it out. So thank you there, FTGUNITED. So thank you there, buddy. Appreciate that subscription as well. Now see some of our stuff. There it comes. Now this tailings will build up down here. Mine's still, at least right now, built up in a big old spire down here. There's really not much I can do about it. They do disappear, but they will build up, or at least I think they will. And so we're already up in the 80s here, 62% on the bucket, so we're well over 50% there. So it is not going to take much dirt at all. That's got about 2.5 dump truck loads in that hopper. So, yeah, man. Why didn't you know? I don't know. I never really know about the Easter eggs on this game either, so don't feel left out. All right, so we'll go ahead and finish our load in here. The Tower of Sadness, yeah. All right, there's that one. So the cool thing is, and what I got going on here, I got a couple things going. Man, it's a lot of tailings coming through there. So I've got a couple of things going on. We've got this bottom cut here, which I was planning on taking all the way up to the road, and then we would basically just dig down and just shovel it out. But we'll bring that all the way up to this road, and then once this road is done, and once the bottom of this cut is this, then we would, you know, we'd literally move elsewhere into the claim. And start running multiple cuts. I mean, because the thought is, I don't know how long this stuff is going to stay around. I don't know how long the claims are going to be here. Whether or not new equipment comes in and that changes completely the game style play of how we operate with the claims and with the equipment. You know, kind of like when the dump truck came in, it was laced with a few issues that we had to resolve. If that's going to be the case every one, then it may be looking where we have something there. I got you, Gary. Luckily, there's a decent autosave. Thank goodness. I'm glad they put that in there. So, but I believe I am on the new save. So that's my actual save game. There we go. So we are doing it from the opposite side. Aww. Hang on. What's up, Smash? You silly? How are you? Def said it would be no multiplayer. Multiplayer will show up in Gold Rush 2. They never planned on multiplayer. They'd always were planning on console release, so that's where they put all their eggs in because that's what everyone voted on. Now it's kind of funny, and now that everyone voted on that, now everyone wants multiplayer. That's what they really, really wanted. They just didn't know that. Hey, what's up, Tyler? We are on PC. It's only on available PC right now, but it will be coming out to consoles, so PS4 and Xbox. So I guess the one thing that you could do is you could back, I guess you could back the truck in. You know, it wouldn't be the best scenario, but you could back it in. That would at least get you down there. And you could always front end loader as well. If you're quick with the excavator, you can do pretty quick work of an actual load of dirt. You know, most of the time though, it's a little bit easier to do out of the, you know, a little bit easier to do off the front end loader, but I don't know. I kind of like both. I have to give myself breaks. I enjoy this, but it would be a lot more fun if I had individual control of each one and I could do everything from the joysticks. I think that would be like really fun, plus being able to have one to drive instead of just using the steering wheel for that. So that way you could assign the steering wheel, dump trucks, front end loaders, that kind of stuff, and then assign this would be all joystick driven. You know, the bulldozer would be all joystick driven, those kinds of things. I think so. Hopefully, I know Mikolai last time he was in. He's one of the devs there for Gold Rush. And the last time he said he was going to talk to the control guy and see what he said, and to see if that was something they could accommodate, or to make sure. He said it worked in the original, but it seems that something had gone wrong, that nobody could do it. So they were going to test. They were going to try to check that out and see what's going on. So yeah, hopefully that stuff will start working again. Hey, what's up, Death Roams? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we just been creating some massive terrain. We're just going to start. We just ran testing our roads here, and that was one of them we were on. We've got a second shelf and then a third shelf down in the bottom. Although it's a little more tight, I'm not exactly sure what's going to be my main kind of master plan on that one. It's a little on the I don't know quite yet. We'll have to see. Yeah, I know, Walter, and honestly, the third person is pretty good, but it still leaves a little bit more to be desired. But the first person is kind of tough. I agree with that. I guess it's just I've done it so much, and I've just practiced myself at it so much, you know, so much harder now. It's, you know, I'm finally like, okay, now I've got at least a decent. There's just no depth perception in games, you know. Close farm and open Gold Rush. Check out Easter eggs. Well, there you go. Alright, so we got new viewers there. Welcome to FTG. Welcome to Full Tilt Gaming. Welcome to Gold Rush the game. Hope you enjoy what you're seeing. If you are, we're literally 6 subscribers. Wow, that came up pretty quick. I didn't realize that. 6 subscribers there away from our goal. 7,200 is our goal tonight. I need to figure out a good way to put a goal on there. But yeah, 72 is our goal tonight. And sponsors, that was 55 of this week was what I was shooting for, but we already put on a brand new sponsor today. So thank you there for your sponsorship, buddy. Appreciate that as always. So thanks, guys, for your support. If you want to sponsor, let me know. If you don't know what it is, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Super chats and donations, any of that stuff is more than welcome, but never ever required. So thank you there, Mr. Steven White. Appreciate that. Thank you for your subscription and hitting that subscribe button. And you guys, especially if you're a big fan of Gold Rush, like I said, I always push this pretty hard the day before. Got a big giveaway tomorrow. I want a lot of guys there. Most guys are like, no, don't tell anybody, because that just means more people to have to fight with over the card. But anyway, we got a nice giveaway tomorrow, and I do want a really nice turnout there. We're going to be giving away a choice of Steam card, PlayStation or Xbox, depending on which one's your poison. So even console gamers, you guys are going to have one, and even sponsors. I think the week of the Friday, depends on if you guys want to do a Thanksgiving stream, so maybe something on a Friday after Thanksgiving. Maybe we can do a Thanksgiving stream there and do a little clean out or something on a Friday for our sponsors and moderators, and let those guys have a little bit more of a shot of winning something there, just for being a big time supporters of the channel, and also for our mods for always being here. Mods always get all the they always catch all the flack and usually none of the praise, but the mods here on the channel are great and they do a really good job. So I want to try to give them back something here as Christmas time approaches. And what better yet to say that I'm a little bit thankful to those guys and the work they put in by you know, letting them have a little bit better of a crack shot there of winning a game card for themselves. So that's what we've got planned on. So thank you there, Eric. Appreciate that. And thank you for your subscription there, buddy. Appreciate that very much. Wedding on Black Friday. Who does that? I don't know, man. Maybe they're hoping for some cheap wedding gifts. No, that was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Everybody should be looking for cheap wedding gifts. Wedding gifts are so expensive. All right, 65%. So we'll do this maybe one more load here, and then what we may do is see if we can get. Maybe we can see if we get the dump truck. We can back it down there. And we'll see how. Whoops. We'll see how hard that is, and maybe we'll pull the wheel loader down, and we'll see how the wheel loader actually loads up against this this terrain here. I'm actually going to fill in a few holes right here. I can see some right there. So that way, once we pull it down, we'll be able to pick that off and hopefully have a little bit better of a leveler. There we go. A little bit better of a level ground there. Let's see what we got here. Can I zoom out? Yeah, there we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Well, that view's not too bad there. Not too bad at all. Black wedding dress. What's up, Shine Runner? How are you? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I took away the begging aspects. Okay, all right. Well, I'll take that suggestion, and that's yeah. Thanks for the suggestion. I like this layout here. It's a lot cleaner. You're right though. I felt like it was a lot more pro as well. Just having more of the game on screen and just having me up in the corner with you know, just some recognizing stuff on there. So yeah, I've got a few compliments on that. So I'm glad you guys like the new layout. I do too. Whoops. Guess we needed to change the tire there on the old dumper. Do that all the time. I always miss the bucket, and unfortunately it creates havoc. So it gives you another chance to bring the bulldozer down and flatten all that back out. So yeah, well, good, man, good. Receipts at 4 a.m. That is a good one there, Ron. That's a good one. All right. We'll see what our usually what I find. Oh boy, with the full load here, this gets kind of heavy. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how much percentage of our gas is going. I know this small pump it'll just, oh man, it just eats the gas. Now the generator's not too bad, but I know this small pump, man, it goes away like crazy. Thank you there, cool guy 291. So thank you for your subscription. 2 more there to our goal tonight. So thanks guys for your support. Thanks guys for your subscriptions as well, and a new sponsor. It's awesome. When's the next ATS? Greg says. Well, I don't know. I always like doing ATS when a new mod comes out. I can't just sit there and constantly drive, you know, all the time. But when they come out, I've got some really awesome mods that I really like. So when those things get updated, I very well may go ahead and see if I can't pull one of those out. So. All right, I tell you what, let's just drive around the claim. Let's just see what we got here. Now, that's obviously we got. I want to see if this goes down and backs into that slot over there. I don't know that it will. It's gonna be a little tight trying to back that in. This thing's pretty good, but it's not steering wise. The articulation makes it a challenge. All right, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. I know, how are you supposed to get fitted with that one? That's a good point, man. You're supposed to get fitted for a tux after Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm gonna get you to let this out just 3/4 of an inch. Just trust me, we're gonna need it. Just trust me. Not too bad. That's not bad at all. So we could definitely make that work. Now the only catch is, I don't know. Let's see how it works. It might not be too bad. I mean, we can always use the excavator. But I like doing a little bit of both because people always want to see both. So y'all still talk about the Easter eggs. Oh, Kenneth's like, you go to the watchtower, please. Yeah, I'll do it later, Kenneth. All the Scandy S, yeah, on the Beta 130. I do like that. What are we? Oh, we're stuck on. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what we're stuck on. Good lordy. Well, we'll go up here and we'll fill the rest of our fuel truck up here. We'll go ahead and top her off. Hey, what's up, Brett? Brett Figured. Well, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. It's live streams are always a little bit more fun when you're actually there to, actually there to chat and partake in it. So, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us, man. All right, so we got this last little bit here. Perfect. Yeah, Walter. A lot of that stuff did. I finally found a few things that didn't. So that's always the tough part with ATS and ETS when they move into the new versions and have all this game-changing stuff. Oh, there's just so much that doesn't work with it. It's got to be updated. Everybody's ticked that the 389 doesn't work, and there's a lot of my trucks, a lot of my special custom trucks, man. None of them work, and they don't even work yet. I was lucky that little Tom Dooley 689 did, or 680 did. Polaris Guy Productions, what's up, man? I almost missed you up there. Oh, come on, let me crawl up the ladder. I think it's cause the this guy's up here. There it goes. All right. So now that's all fueled up, ready to go. Let's tell you while we're up here. Yeah, so that's done process. This is what I mean. So when you go to do something new, and we used to just let this just sit up here and just funnel stuff. It's like, really can't do that now. This thing's almost 20% of its fuel already. The 94 here, so go ahead. At least while we figure out if this is going to work or not. It might not even work. It might be just a random mess here. You didn't expect that I would read it? Oh, yeah, man. I don't care, man. Like I said, man, everyone's got a say here. Everybody's got an opinion. That's part of the mantra of the channel here. It's just as long as it's respectful. Even if it's a complaint, like, hey, I might would wish you would maybe do this. Try it next time. And if it's respectful, okay. I'm not like some of the other beta streamers out there that can't take a bad comment or a clarifying comment, or I don't sweat the small stuff, man. So if it's something that's going to help the channel out and maybe make things better for someone to view and watch, well, I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm here for your guys' viewing pleasure. So if I'm not doing what I need to do right, then I expect you guys to tell me so that y'all don't leave and go find someone else to watch. So that's kind of how it works. But it's all good, man. Don't worry, man. Oh, Jeff B in the house. What's up, Jeff B? How are you? Hope you're doing well there, guy. Good to see my Gold Rush crew coming back in stream. It was a lot of you guys watched ATS and Farm Sim, and I appreciate that. Y'all kind of came over and was like, yeah, this game's not too bad. It's no Gold Rush, but it's not too bad. So I'm glad you came over and checked out something. Checked out a new game. That's what it's all about. Who knows? I mean, I checked out Farm Sim was kind of a fluke. Last time I ran into Farming Simulator, I just made fun of the guy like crazy. And then here I was, 600 hours later. What you doing tonight? Oh, I'm baling some hay. He's like, oh really? Well, I'm gonna be doing some logging. Okay, cool. That's funny. All right, so what we can do is you could use this to scoop this out by the big truck full. Now it takes 5 of these to fill up, so you're talking about a considerable more amount of material a little bit quicker. Now the key is whether or not we're going to be able to turn, and it does not look like we. Well, yeah, it's tight though. Oh my gosh, I wish they would speed that animation up. Huh. Woo! Animation slow as Christmas. All right, so that's a little bit tough. So we are probably, and there you go. And that's one of those things, like you got to get down here and test some of these places. So we could do this. It just needs to be a little bit wider. So it works. It just needs to have about another half of a car length. So maybe we can pull some off that one. So I may do that. I may do that a little bit later. See if we can't just go ahead and pull an extra strip off of that side. He'll buff out. I don't know. You know what, little gremlin? I don't know. Let me go back and check them. If they would, that would not surprise me. They do fill up faster than the buckets. So yeah, if they are, we'll go ahead and grab a couple buckets, and we'll just at least throw them in the buckets, and we'll save them for tomorrow night. What's up, Marty? How are you, man? Pet the sweat. Oh, wow, Edward. Wow. Okay. I won't read that one out on stream, but that's pretty creative, man. I'll give you props on that one. I'll let that one slide since it's after midnight. Oh, there it is, 7,200. I don't know if it's going to pop up a cool guy was our last guy, but that was 8 minutes. So yeah, so thank you there for whoever was number 72. There it is, the real Moss Man Gaming. Well, congratulations on being Mr. 7,200. You win absolutely nothing except a big old huge shout out and lots of great quality Gold Rush content. So woo! So thank you there, buddy. Appreciate that subscription. That's awesome. I love hitting goals. Goals are just they're just like it's a metric. It's measurable. Now, it always means the channel's growing. Things are happening. People are plugging in. That's my thing. Plug into the channel. Plug into the chat. Plug into conversation. I love, and we had some issue tonight, I know, but yeah, I love the actual pre-stream stuff. So especially for you guys that may be new to the channel, you've never really been here much. What I do like to do is say it's usually around 10 o'clock or 10:15. I'll come into the chat early, especially if it's already put out there and it's already been scheduled. I'll come out and actually hang out and chat for a while before the live stream. So it's usually a good chance for people to say hey and ask how my day's been, or ask, hey, what's on the docket today, or what are we doing? And it's just a way to kind of have a little bit of just a mindless chat, and it gives you guys a chance to kind of ask me questions about things. Maybe something you might need. Well, hey man, when you stream, how about doing one of these things, because I'm still like having problems with that. If I know it's something you guys want to see, then I'll be way more apt to do it, and way more apt to stream it here live. Especially if it applies to what we're doing. So if you ever want to, if you ever see a something that's scheduled, just come and check the live chat. Usually there's a group of guys already in here chatting, just kind of hanging out before stream, which I absolutely love. I love the fact you guys want to come just hang out a little bit before stream. That shows there's a little bit more here than just content. So maybe there's some online friendships and that kind of stuff forming here between some of you guys, and that's cool. That's what it's about. I mean, it's a little bit of a mini community outside of what you may already have going on. So I'm just going to stop there because we're already at 97, so there's no sense in beating the dead horse here and just filling her up past 100. For us just to lose it all? ribbon. Kurt, yeah, we just we went out, hung out a little bit with fan. Now, does anybody hear anything funny? I'm just curious because I hear robotic stuff. Usually means I need to reset my my ears here. I'm just curious if y'all hear it. If you don't, then just don't pay attention to the fact I said anything. No? Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Sometimes it's the wireless headset, and they usually just reset, and then it's right back to normal. But I think it will cut out audio there on the stream for a few seconds, so I'll power through. I am American. Is that? Oh, that's awesome, Ethan. Is that Renesmee? Renesmee 983. I think that's how you say it. Got 1-900. Yeah, gold. There it is, Dennis. The phones are ringing off the hooks, as you can hear. Just that's hilarious, man. That's good. That actually brought a smile on my face, man. It did. And what's up, Dion? How are you, man? Drone Farmer, what's up? How are you? Oh, well, usually what happens, it's real time. So that 7200 is real time. So if everybody in chat hit the unsubscribe and then subscribe, you'd see it just fly down and then go back up. So some people play around with it. You'll see guys trying to unsubscribe and be that number, but then it never gives them the shout out because they've already subscribed. So I know there's guys on there that get mad about that, but it's okay. Nice dirt work. Well, thank you there, Double Buckshot. Appreciate it, man. It's fun. It's fun. I like this. You know, having this terrain creation here. So we did about an hour and almost an hour and a half of building this shelf here. So if you guys are just coming in, what's up, Benjamin Bria? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, if you guys want to check out the first half, so basically, just to kind of give you a heads up here, from that cut all the way back down to the other side where the bulldozer's at, and then the bottom shelf where the front end loader's at. We did all that in about the first hour and a half. So if you're just catching up and you want to see how we did all that, there's tons of stuff there. Joe Berrien subscribed. What? You had to try it? Maybe. I don't know why it did it to you. Well, thanks. Now everybody, no, I'm just kidding. Everybody's like, yeah, I'll try that now. So we did all this today in the first hour and a half. So if it's something you want to go back and watch, I've got tons of stuff in there, just about how I did it, you know, what you want to set some things up to, what you want to watch out for. So if you really struggle in Gold Rush with being able to create your own kind of dirt masterpieces in the claim, you know, I'll get tons of tips and tricks. And my goal is always to, you know, maybe try to teach you guys something with working with it. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I was about to say, what happened? I tabbed over, so it... but my goal is always just to give you guys a little bit of extra there. So thank you there. Be awesome. Appreciate it, man. Oh, there we go. So it's just to teach you guys something that you can utilize and be a little bit creative on your own claims. So if that's something that you pick up here from the channel and it works and it helps extend the game, then I feel like I've done my job. So... all PFG's out. All right, man. PFG, we'll see you there, bud. Good to see you, man. We will see you tomorrow. I really look forward to Friday night streams. You guys ought to now. It's going to be good. Is it on Steam? It sure is. There is. Or is it Renee's? Renee's me. Renee is me. Is that what it is? Renee is me? Still trying to masterfully figure out your name. Call you 983 for short right now. So yes, it is streamed. Well, thank you there, Dion. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that a bunch. trying. I like games like this that have a challenge part to it. You know, sometimes it's just the game itself, but I do enjoy it. I mean, it's not the same monotony. It does offer a creative juice. You know, you can, and I think that's partly some of that kind of keeps the game going. It's being a little bit more creative with it than say you would if you were, you know, just literally running dirt that was already set aside for you that you didn't actually put into a pile yourself. You know, I think that kind of always kills games that have great potential. But yeah, but this game's got it. This game's got it going on. So I really hope for continued success with this game. The content, I hope is a slam dunk. I hope they really hit it out of the park. So we got Driller coming up and some other stuff on there as well. Some big stuff. Hey! Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Corey, man. That's awesome, man. Thanks for the $10 super chat there. Oh, you're online playing GTA 5, honestly, man. You get chewed out. I might have to say something about that, Joe. No, that's all right, man. And thank you there, Corey. I appreciate that, pal. It's always tonight, Friday, Sierra night. Everybody have a good night or day wherever you are from. LOL. So thank you there, bud. Appreciate it. All right, so we're about to pull an FTG if we dig much further here. Oh, you can kind of, you can see right there. All right, so we'll be getting close at the corners here. We'll have to watch it because we'll eventually run into our actual bottom, like our boundary layer. But we still got quite a ways till we get to that point. All right, 97, 99, close enough. It wasn't, John. So we're just going to store it up because we should be able to get, and if I'm right about this, we should be able to get 2 full dumps, and then we'll have half of another. So I'll just set everything off to work. Once we get this load dumped, then I'll go ahead and turn it on, and then I'll come back and it'll run that whole 100%. So the good thing is about that is it'll keep every bit of that dirt. It'll keep all that stuff in there in that little hopper bin. And it'll save it until you start running the plant, which is pretty cool. I don't really know if it would do that. I know it would, you know, it has a stockpile there. I'm gonna have to widen that out just a bit. Whoops, oops. Ah, man, I love the ramps, man. Plus it's good, it gives you a nice run and start up this big old hill. That's good. Oh yeah, we watched Twilight. Sorry for burping in y'all's ears, that just slipped out of there. You're right, little gremlin. Thanks for the reminders, bro, man. You're on top of them. Man, just change your mats, man. Just change them. Dang it, man. You're driving me crazy. Just change your mats. You're losing gold. Precious gold. Alright, before we turn it on, we're going to go grab our mats and clean them up right quick. Alright, so there's 100%. Don't want to drop any more in there, so we'll shut all that off. Cold fever. A little icy there, yeah. All right, so I think, yeah, all right, so we've got, there's no way to really dump that out. So mats are at 100, and our front bucket's at 77 and 54, so. I do not know if I have, I hope I have buckets. Oh yeah, our wheel's completely off the ground, that's great. Let's see if we got buckets down here. I hope we do. Well, y'all know what that means. I think we're going to have to go to town. There's no way to... I don't have a magnetite trailer up here either, so... looks like we go to town. Might as well take... well, we've got that over there. Oh, I was hoping we'd have some buckets in there. Alright, well, let's go grab us some buckets right quick. Does us absolutely no good to clean it out without cleaning the buckets up, so... Actually, it just did, Gary. They've got a fantastic... autosave, but we'll still use the new save here. Yeah, we will there, Rob. And y'all are on top of that. You ain't gonna let me get out of there with that one. And if you have not seen, they have sell points. So you see a little concrete pad over there with the red. Anything you park or throw onto that thing, you can sell it and get your money back on stuff. So if you want to sell big equipment, or let's say you've got a bugged out dump truck and you want to buy another one and you're just kind of modding in money, not really paying much attention to it, then you can do that. Get you a new one. and then you'll be able to sell it, get rid of it. So like that, they've actually smoothed out a lot of this terrain to keep you from getting stuck on stuff. Rivertown has got a huge, big update. So I don't know if we stay here tonight and just continually run, because we're going to be pretty much full. And I'm not exactly sure what's up at Rivertown, but I thought about running a little bit over at Rivertown just to show you what has changed around the claim, because there's been quite a bit of cleanup that has changed. So if you can, maybe go over there and check it out for a little bit. Maybe run some dirt, grab the buckets, and then bring them back over to Arnold Claim and do our cleanup at Arnold. So we did there to foes. We certainly did. Going to town. Woo! Drifting and riding here. Yeah, you're right, Gary. It doesn't save the save file. You were right about that. Going to a new claim. Well, we may do Rivertown. Renee's me. We may do that. Probably not tonight. I want to go ahead. We'll see how much we can get. My whole goal is to do. Usually, when I do this, I'll do about half. I'll do about half with the bulldozer, and sometimes we'll continually work with the bulldozer if we have to, just to kind of fix some things. We'll go and get a couple of buckets here. Why not? We'll go and get 6. But we'll do that for a couple of times, and then depending on what else we do, we'll run dirt for the rest of that. That way we've got some gold for our cleanup tomorrow. And I always like having a little bit more than maybe we did the previous night. So hey, what's up, JB29? Well, how are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And I don't keep tabs on who's been here and who's not. We just throw buckets over trucks and hope for the best. No. I'm just glad when guys come back and come hang out, man. That's all. I don't ever keep tabs on that kind of stuff. I know it's good sometimes, Hey, we rimmed that one in. I know sometimes it's good to go out and just get a break from certain channels and go check out other people. I've done the exact same thing. But it's always nice when you guys come back, come say hey. So, yeah, no worries, man. No need to apologize. I figured y'all like my little hop whenever I hop when I do it. That gives me a little extra. That gives me like at least 2 or 3 feet. This is a good pause. Must have missed it. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. That's not it. Gotta go this way. Visit your lady for a bit. Oh, Lord. Hey, man. What's up, Jake? How are you? Well, it's good to see you guys coming back. Oh, my God, Kyle. Oh. I'm surprised I haven't spun out yet. Usually one of these turns right here has got this nice little hump that just kicks the back end around. So usually it's the spin out curve. I think it's this one right here. Nope. We saved it. I know, man. You've been a sub since farm. I know. Hey, we did some farm sim, JB. You'll have to go check it out, man. FTG returned to platinum, and we even did a couple of horse videos. So the aggravation horse DLC. Hey, we even sprinkled in a little ATS to a little salt and pepper there on top of our main meal. So it was a good week. I enjoyed a little break away from Gold Rush just to kind of come back in completely just reinvigorated, ready to go again. So geared back up, ready to do some terrain. Actually looks cool sitting over here looking at it. It's like, what, this is Arnold Claim for real? Like, wow, this is, it's impressive. Thank you there, Drone Farmer. Appreciate that subscription, man. Number Mr. 7202. Awesome. So thanks, guys. We did hit our sub goal tonight, so that is always a good thing. Always a good thing. All right. Let's go ahead and fill these bad boys up with water. We'll clean these up. We'll put them back up. We'll run a few more loads. See what our time is here. I don't want to stretch time off too long here. Alright, so there's that. Whoops. Yeah, well, thank you there, Gary. Yeah, and I need to do a better job doing that. And so welcome to all you new guys. You new guys around here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what you're seeing. I'll always like the videos if you like them, but only if you like them. You don't ever have to do it because I tell you to. I'd rather not be the thing. Always means a lot more when you do it. I know. All right, so there's that. So anyway, welcome to all the new guys here in the channel, and feel free to throw anything up here conversational. That's what's going on here, as long as it's part of the conversation and the overall what we're kind of talking. Oh, I didn't know I could take it out underneath the screen. Well, that works, because then we'll just we'll sift here and then we'll throw it back down. Just got to remember which ones you had. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Of course it's not. All right. Gotta watch doing this sometimes. You go down here and throw it, sometimes it disappears completely. I've already had too many of those disappear on that, so we're gonna try to be a little more careful with them this time. Gently place them over on its side. All right, there we go. I'll go ahead and set that one back up there. There we go. And there we go. You're good at hot 10. Wow. Wow, I've got 2. And woo! Wow. That's well, that's what I don't even, how do they give parent props? How they do that, gamer mom? There's got to be some universal sign for like parent props. Like gang signs, There's someone's need to invent gang signs for, parent props. That's what we need to do. All right, and we got 3. I always do 3. I think you can do 4, but I always do 3. Doesn't really matter. You can only clean it once. You used to be able to do it a lot more. Always guys are, oh, you can clean more. Well, no, not really. It won't let you anymore. Used to, but not anymore. So now you can clean, I think, 3 or 4 of these per bucket. Now, the other thing that came in with the last update, if you're kind of unfamiliar with the last update, or if you're just unfamiliar with Gold Rush in itself, we used to be, if you're looking to, some guys will always ask these types of questions if they're just curious about the realism of the sim, or at least the game, I should say, not really the sim. It's not really a simulation experience here, but, oh, shoot. Got stuck in there. So if you're looking at kind of well, hey, what about if you run water over the, does it wash gold off there? Yes, you will lose gold periodically from your mats up here if you do not put the screens on them. So the screens are kind of really what holds a lot of the bigger, finer gold, if that's even a thing. We'll call it a thing. And then the mats will clean up all the stuff. It's basically like a glorified carpet, and then it will hold all the really fine stuff, which is why in our gold cleanups we don't get as much out of our our mat buckets. They're usually a lot smaller. Duplex jig catches a lot more dirt and a lot more black sand and processes a lot more material. So that's typically why we get a lot more out of that than we will the mats. They're usually there for the fine stuff. But if you don't have screens on and you keep running water over it, you will start losing gold out of the mats if you don't have screens. So some people maybe think, well, if I don't really need to buy screens, you can do this, and now you'll actually lose gold. So it's one of those things. All right, so let's go ahead and turn some stuff on. We got 100% there. We got dump trucks in. The mats are cleaned. Our buckets are down at the bottom. So I think, as far as I'm concerned, we are good to go. Let's fire that on, and let's go turn our gens on. We'll run a couple more loads here. Conveyor belt. That's our hopper container, and then the jig. Whew, $5. I've got 2, Brett. Mad props, my bro. Mad props. All right, so there we go. So everything's working. I always come down here and double check. Now, eventually, maintenance is going to come into this game, so I know we talk about that quite frequently. Maintenance is going to come in to where we will now be able to have, you know, big-time breakdowns, little snap chains, little springs. I mean, you can actually take the springs off of here. See, like right there? So we can actually take a spring off the wash plant. We can do other maintenance items, like the chain off the trommel. Sometimes that's going to need to be changed over as well. So lots of things that we can do, but not yet. Nothing's really in stone set yet as to what we can actually do. So that will be coming in a later update. I'm not exactly sure when. Yeah, maybe one day Mikolai can come in and shed a little bit of light on when some of that stuff may happen. But, wow, 2 twins and a single. Wow, man, that's amazing. Well, congrats on 2 sets of twins, dude. That's a little rare. Good eye, see, that's hilarious. What's going on, Mr. Lance Larson? Big L to the L. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, so we got our dumper here. Let's which way do we want to go? Let's go. Yeah, let's go back down. Let's do another wheel loader full. Oh, look at that tail spin we did there. That was almost replay worthy. If we had replay, that would be slick. All right, so I'm gonna have to widen my road up there. I took a little bit too much off the top there, or at least I'll say too much off the side. So I kind of you come around that turn too fast and can't stop, you're gonna be in trouble. What happened? Oh, okay, I see where it was. And it's just now getting dark, so y'all know how long we've been riding in the daylight. So this is, I guess it would work out to where daylight is twice as long, or almost 3 times as long as the nighttime. So not too bad. That was one of my only complaints, really, when it came to the actual time system in the game, was that they extend the daytime, so we didn't have to keep going back. Yeah, I feel like every 30 minutes trying to, trying to get that stuff and put in and get your get the I'll shoot what I'm trying to say, getting the time of day changed back over to daylight. I normally don't do much nighttime stuff, but now that they've got like the 1 in and 4 out tools and a lot of that cool stuff, we'll be able to utilize a lot of that as well. So whether you're using them and using the 1 in 4 out for lighting fixtures, which is typically what I think you would use it for, but also the double tier 2 mining equipment machines. Those things can utilize the double waters. So you put 1 water line in and it comes out to 4 green ones. So you could definitely use that for the tier 2 machines. Also you can utilize the 1 in 4 out. So that's something else you can use that for. So lots of uses for that stuff. Just not so much on the tier 3 the way everything's set, unless you're going to start doing lights. Once you start getting into the light setups, then it's going to absolutely be perfect. So we'll probably wind up setting some type of a light system up here. Maybe before next stream we'll set something up just to have some stuff down here, because I do like it. Plus that gives us a chance to utilize some of the new equipment there they gave in our last content update. So as soon as we find out about some content updates or find out about anything that may be on the line, we'll go ahead and certainly convey that right on over to you guys here in our next Gold Rush live stream. So hopefully Mikolai will come in tomorrow. Usually he likes to come in and hang out with us for a little bit during our live streams, especially when we do the little giveaways and the gold guesses at the end. It's always cool having him come hang out with us. So hopefully he will. But he is all the way over in Poland, so that's I think what, 6 hours. Like you said, it was 6 or 7 hours difference. So when it's like 10:30 here, it's like 3:30 there. That's pretty crazy. Oh, there you go, Carl. Yeah, they are longer. You're right about that. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's awesome. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. Oh wow, nice, nice, Carl. We're working the fishing boat up in Alaska. Nice. 1-4. That's terrible, Dennis. That's so terrible. It's probably child abuse in some states. Well, hey, what's up, Incline? How are you, man? Yeah, well, thanks for coming in and saying hey, man. Hey, is your, what are you doing on your Twitch, man? You said last time that you were doing Twitch stuff, and I'm never on Twitch, so I was just curious what games and stuff you're jamming to over there on the Twitch, since people call this on the YouTube. Just wonder what you were doing on the Twitch, and what itch you were scratching gaming wise. So I have to come by and say hey and check you out. I've got the channel here set up with Full Tilt, but I don't have any content on it. I've never streamed any content in there, so. All right, 93, I'm just going to roll out with that. That's good enough. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, whoa, there we go. Oh, well, crap. I was trying to get this to where it's just perfect. Y'all can see underneath it. There it is. So y'all can see how far the texture goes in. So everything, like, you know, this part of the screen, let's see, we actually would go this way. So everything part of the screen up that way is kind of where it's at. So, I mean, we're still a good, from here, another 15, maybe 20 feet down to the bottom of this clay mist. You see all that dirt on top. So there's a plethora of dirt to run in there. God, Rocket League, Dark Souls, Primacy, anything? Ah, okay, man. Why, if it's the same name there on Twitch, man, I'll come check you out. I'll come say hey. I'll say hey one night. Yeah, they did, Sean. They did. They took the advice there. And also, Nick T had a great idea. Now, I just communicated the idea, but it was his to begin with, of doing like a 1 in and a 4 out. And that was Nick T's idea, and they took it too. And they ran with it. Now, that was so cool, man, to see both of that stuff rolling in. And I had a couple of people was like, well, we'll just, you know, some like friends I knew was like, well, I don't know if that's the real, you know, I don't know if he's a real game dev. So the one thing is, he told us a secret in that, you know, he told us a secret. If he watches this stream, he's probably going to be smiling from ear to ear laughing. But he told us a secret that it was, he was bringing in the hose extensions in stream. And I think that was Friday, and then we had stream, you know, the update came a little bit later the next week, but anyway, that was in there. So I was like, well, there you go. I guess he was the real deal, and they were like, oh, that's good. All right, cool. Incline Games on Twitch. Wait, if we got any COD lovers out there, go check out Incline Games there on Twitch. Go say hey to him as well. Always support those that support the channel, and that's great, man. So thanks for your support. So I'll certainly dive in a little bit there when I can, and I'll definitely come check you out and come say hey, man. Definitely. Be on tomorrow night? All right. Sounds like a plan. That were all the gold top of the bedrock. Yeah, I don't. So the way that Gold Rush works is they pretty much do a randomized pocket of gold system. So wow, I feel like it got dark quick. So the big thing with it is they're not going to have streaks or pay streaks of gold that go through the claim, but right now it's like randomized pockets. So depending on where you you know, decide to dig. You know, wherever you decide to do whatever it is that you're, you know, if you're pushing dirt in this place, if you're digging out the excavator here, if you're running it from a bulldozer, or I mean from a rock truck over here, that's going to give you random results. It's not always going to be the same thing. So there's at least incentive to get out and explore the map and dig from a few different places, and then see, you know, like if we ran and did a clean out with all gold from over here, and it turned out to be way better than it was on the front side. Well, maybe you need to come to the back of the claim and start doing a lot of your gold cleanouts if that's what you're doing. Especially if you're doing it for, like, you know, a legitimate, like a real game save. You know, you're not cheating in money, not spamming gold, that kind of stuff. So Oh yeah, been back on the back burner. I hear you, man. Yeah, it's it's good to get a break from a game though. I mean, sometimes especially if you're a content creator and you like going out there and creating content, playing games and stuff. I mean, it's just good to get a break. I said we went out and played Farm Sim this past this past week. Did some ATS. And it was just fun, man. It was just fun, just getting away for a few days at least. I mean, it wasn't any kind of big break, but it was good. It was good. Flying off and claim, yeah, yeah. Wow, Dennis. Hey, what's up, Mr. Double A? How are you, man? You're the night, but the moment's passed. Well, well, if you still got it, I'll still answer it, man, if I know the answer there. And I'm doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. These lights got a little bit of a workout. I don't know if it's how dark it is there on stream. I'm looking at it over here. It doesn't look too bad. I can always go. We can always go turn the lights back on. Oh yeah, the ATS FedEx. Yeah, man, that was fun, dude. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed those trucks, man. It was good, man. Just especially get back with the shifter and doing all that stuff. I like that. I like that. You'll like the X-Plane streams, man. I've got some really cool controls, and I've got a really nice custom set over there. I can't wait to really showcase. You'll ever see X-Plane, man? Come check it out. It's a flight simulator, but it's good. It's good. I know, but I don't know why nobody's come up with something where the cops can actually pull you over, make you pull over. If not, you just keep losing cash, like runaway truck or something. You just keep losing cash if you don't pull over. I mean, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That would be fun. Actually went better than I thought it would. Not too bad. As long as you cut it right there in that little divot right there. I don't even know how that divot wound up getting in the perfect place, but actually it doesn't work. It doesn't work too bad. New mod idea. GTA beats ATS. That's right. Yeah, meets Need for Speed. Now it needs a cheesy cutscene. You're the only one that can drive a car in the city. We're gonna need you to get us all out of here. Next time, Need for Speed. You're the only one that can drive this car. Never mind, guys. Just running nostalgia Need for Speed moments there. Play Conan Exile on the frozen North Shore of a Survivor game. That's one thing I don't do, Lance. I really don't get into much of the survival games or like the zombie survival games. Nah. I don't know what it is about them, man. I just never, ever got into those things. I tried. And I got into some other games that were very similar to that. Man, it just never could. Never could. I don't know why. We got a few little spires up here, which I think is what we got stuck on last time. But yeah, not too bad. Look at there. Right. Very cool. Well, this has been actually a very, very, very productive evening. If you think about it, we've gotten 3 roads cut. Yeah, 3 roads cut. And we've got a whole entire bottom shelf plus a second shelf. And this is basically what I did today. Well, some of yesterday and today. So all that got cleared out. So that can still at least go all the way. Now, we could even bulldoze up some more. And we could even continue to keep going and digging through that. Actually, y'all probably couldn't even see that. We'll look at the claim here once we dump this load out here. Sorry about that. Just sitting over here just talking. Y'all looking at a black screen. Sorry about that. Clean out stream. That's right, man. It's 10:30. We'll do be a shorter. So we'll do a clean out stream, and we'll have Xbox card. So we'll have a choice of Xbox, a PC card, or a Steam card, and then a PS4 card. So even console guys, even PC guys, everybody's got a chance to win for something. Last week we had like 120 some guesses, I think, and that kind of excluded all of the console gamers. So So yeah, so everybody's got a shot to win tomorrow night. So I mean, I'm expecting big numbers, everybody come, get a chance to win something. We'll call this 6 weeks or 6 days to 6 days to Christmas. Doesn't really make sense, but I guess it'd be 6 weeks to Christmas. So 6 weeks of giveaways here with just a little appreciation here from the sponsorship people here, the guys that sponsor the channel. They have decided to go ahead and sponsor giveaways themselves. So yeah, it's it really never kind of came across as an idea that I thought would work, but the sponsors, man, you guys came above and beyond and went above and beyond the Call of Duty, and even sponsored some giveaways for the channel. So that's awesome. So you guys will have those guys to thank here for the next 6 weeks, and we'll make sure you guys know. I'm about to say, I thought there was some gold in there, but that was just a weird highlight on that. Okay. Oh well, I thought there was really gold in there. It's like, oh wow. All right, so let's make a daylight. Let's go recap here. Let's go look at our claim. Let's see what we've done. Hey, what's up, Eric? Yes, it does, man. It does work, and it works well. Like I said, for some maybe that didn't catch the beginning of the stream, go check it out there in the beginning. So I guess this stream will go immediately. It will go live for like the last hour and a half, and then say tomorrow morning it'll be fully processed and uploaded. And I'm just waiting for this last percentile here to go through the plane. Go through the plane up here. So then after this, shoot, what I was going to say there. Never mind. Maybe somebody can remind me. Hey, what's up, Contact, man? Don't forget the watchtower. You missed Gold Rush? Yeah, man. I did too. All right, so y'all telling me to go to the watchtower. Is this the watchtower in front of me? There's two, ain't there? Isn't there another one? Maybe not. All right, is there a special way to get over there, Kenneth? Can I just walk through? There's a special way. We're going to look. We're doing a little Easter egg hunt here, so. When the claim looks pro, yeah, we're going to get a good look at it. Y'all going, yeah, it's banging up. It's good, man. All right, so tell me how I got to get over. Someone's got to start talking quick because I don't want to lose too much. Okay, there we go. So we hopped over that. So we're going over here. I like how they've got all this there. So our watchtower, we must have a little Easter egg up here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, going up the ladder we go. Oh, look at there. Oh, there's a shovel. Well, there you go. And climb the tower. There it is. Easter eggs. Woo! Oh, and we broke both legs. Well, good deal. Well, thank you there, Kenneth. That was good. That was good. All right, now I'll figure out which place I gotta hop over here. I forgot. I think it was all the way over here. Aha, there it is. Okay, so let's take a peek at the claim here. It's better if I'm in a truck. Not egg at all. Right, there you go. All right, so here is the claim. So now we've actually got some formidable stuff going on here. So, oh, you know what? You're exactly right, Raven. See, guys, you guys ought to be streaming. Take it to the fire. Oh, take it to the fire pit. Okay, so all right. So let's get a good bird's eye, and then I'm going to transfer over and take it to the fire pit because I guess there's something else that happens at the fire pit. What's up, Born Innocent? How are you? You can dig it all by hand. Oh, and go to the end of the trommel, and there's a road and a campfire that isn't lit. Oh, okay. All right. All right, let's get a good bird's eye of here if we can. Oh, yeah, look at there. Well, that's pretty good. I kind of missed the definition on the other side. So, okay, so today we did basically cut our road in from the left side where the cursor's at, all the way back down, all the way back over there to where the excavator is. Now we also cut our circle road in, and that's where our front end loader is. So now we've got a three-tier shelf system here. Now all this is completely wide open empty, so I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with this corner over here, although we'll find something to do with it, something good. And then we've still got our 2 ramps that lead down to the wash plant. So, and as we get back there, we'll have a couple of other bigger surprise items. Let's just do this. Let's transfer over. Perfect. So now this was part of our other claim here that's been in here that we've also cleaned a lot out of. So we've got more than a couple of things here that we've done. And we'll just get, I'll get a little close up here because I'm actually kind of happy with this one. We're smashing way past the bedtime. I hear you, man. I hear you. So that's what she looks like down here. We still got a little cleanup that we can do. And we still got a little bit of lumpiness there that we need to kind of, you know, we kind of need to smooth some of that out. But we've got a road leading out that way for the for our front end loaders. We've also got the way in here. So depending on how we're loading in or where we're loading in from the excavator in that top shelf, we can back in here. We can back in the other way, load in with front loader or load in with the excavator. So, and both of those places lead out to roads that lead back in. So this second tier leads out to the left side, and then our bottom tier leads all the way around and curves around the excavator and then comes right here. And then this one leads you right back down this little ramp all the way back down the claim. So there we go. So that's our claim for right now, what we've got. So yeah, so all right, so here we go. Easter egg time. I take the shovel. I go down to the end of the road down the shovel. I know the campfire you're talking about that isn't lit. All right, so I think it's this road, right? Y'all still around and tell me what the heck I got to do now. Okay, so here's that. So now what do I do? Use. Look at there. Kind of freaky? No, you know. What's going on there, guy? Where am I supposed to sit where he sits? Hey, guy. Oh, he's gone. We sat on him. All right, well, there you go. Cool. All right. Well, sweet. All right. Well, so I'll tell you what. So that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. We even found our shovel. We started our campfire up there, which is kind of cool. Nice little ending of the stream here. So I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of a rain and terrain. So we'll have some more tonight. So tomorrow is going to be, not tonight, sorry. Tomorrow night is going to be our big cleanup here at Arnold. Whoops, let me do this. There we go. So we'll have a little bit more over there for that one. And hopefully guys will enjoy to come over there and see that as well. So we'll be doing a little bit of Rivertown possibly. If I can run some more dirt. If I don't, I'll run dirt here. We'll have a clean out tomorrow. So we will have our giveaway tomorrow. 6 weeks to Christmas. So it'll be our first kind of official 6 weeks to Christmas here. Just as, you know, appreciation from me to you. 7203 is our final number. So thank you there. Mad Dog Gaming, I think, was our last one. And maybe I totally missed it. Oh, I think I had my sound down. So anyway, there it is. If you got 2 shout outs here at the end. So thank you there, Mad Dog Gaming. Appreciate it, as always, to all the support here. To Corey for his $10 super chat. Also to Brennan for his $2 in the beginning. And all of you sponsors as well. And we had a brand new sponsor today. Where was it? Let me pull the name here. I always want to make sure these guys get a shout. Edward. Yeah, there you go. So Edward Tomlinson was our new sponsor for today. So thanks there, Edward. Appreciate it, buddy. Jamie, we're just ending. But we will be back tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a clean out tomorrow, so do not miss it. We'll run some dirt. We'll just kind of finish up with some things. I figured tomorrow's stream is going to be at best hour and a half at best. We're already getting down time. See that one bucket's at 92%. So we'll at least have one full. I would look for about the same amount of dirt we had last week. So yes, so come tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you can get it. Make it. We'll have a little giveaway part of 6 weeks here. Merry Christmas from FTG to all of the fans and supporters out here. So yes, Ken, thanks for the Easter egg. Appreciate it. Thank you there, Drone, as well as everybody out there. Thank you for the crazy amounts of support as well. So another goal is hit tonight, 7203. So thank you very much, guys. Yes, sounds good there, PFG. I'm going to end up a few things and clean up a few things, and I'll try to hit you guys up there if I can. So thank you there, Raven. Appreciate it. Good night, fun as always. It's great to be back in Gold Rush. So you guys, don't forget, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now to here at the end of the stream. And don't forget, on your way out, make sure you like it here at the end. Thank you for whoever hit that subscribe button as well. So thank you, guys, one and one all. If anybody's watching this later on, you're more than free to come in, check out a live stream, come in and say hey, and join us here in the next one. So good night there, Jamie. Good night, Gamer Mom, Trent. You guys are absolutely amazing and awesome. We'll see you here tomorrow night for our big Friday night clean out. Big numbers, Jeff B, 5,000 ounces, maybe like 5 ounces. No, we'll have more than 5, but less than 5,000, somewhere in between. So that's awesome, guys. We'll see you here on the next one tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. PM Eastern Standard Time. And if you're watching after Friday, then you missed it. So, yes, we'll see you guys. Oh, and then we got one coming in. So, Jacob Brimmer, thank you for that. Appreciate it, guys. Later. You guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow night. Peace out.